Hello, my name is Tylluan. I'm a solitary pagan witch, I'm an author and the founder of the Wolf and Howl Press. And today's little chat is another little chat about magic and spells and how we do them. And often when we're starting out, we're torn between wanting to do a spell, see what it's like, what does it feel like, what can we do, can we do it? And also feeling, well, I don't know what I want. I mean, something I found as I got older and more experienced was that I wanted to do magic less and less, because as you become living a more spiritual, more magical life, there are only some times when you really feel a need to do a particular spell, and then you bring all your experience, all your force to bear, all your will and intention. But what can we do when we're starting out? What would be a nice thing to start with? Well, in the earlier video, I talked about, I think that would be the one before this, I talked about spells being please and thank you. And I also talked about how spells are pulling things towards you or sending them away. And partly, the way I reason this is that all magic happens in the breath. Now, when you think about it, we breathe in a combination of different gases, but mostly oxygen, or a lot of it's oxygen, but we breathe out carbon dioxide. So what we breathe in is somehow chemically changed as we breathe it out. Simples. Okay, I'm not good at science, but even I know that bit. Right. Well, then I began to think, well, what else might be changed? What else might be changed and metamorphosed, if you like? It's like shamanism is this element of change, bringing about change. Change between worlds, change between states. And in the same way, if we change our breath, and we do it every single time we breathe, this change takes place. We don't even have to know about it or understand it. If this is happening, can we use that change to somehow propel our magic, provide a vehicle, if you like, for our magic, for our intention? And I found that if you wanted something to come towards you, then you did your spell and you focused on the in-breath. So you are breathing in, but you are mentally up here thinking about what it is you want to pull towards you. Now, it can be lots of things. You might be trying to heal a rift with somebody. You might be saying, right, well, I want to mend it. I want to bring that person back into my life. So you visualize bringing them back towards you. Or alternatively, you might want somebody to stay well away from you, in which case you're doing it on the out-breath. And a strong, hard, cold breath. Because not all out-breaths are cold. Some of them are warm, and you go like that, and it's very, very warm and pleasant, and it's a nice sort of soothing feeling. And there are times you want that too, where perhaps you don't want to force someone away and out of your life, but you just want to just breathe it out, cover it, if you like, with what your intention is, but not actually push it away. So that is a part of it. Now, what else can you do that's simple? It's only a short talk. It's just a few ideas for people when they're starting out. Do you know one of the best places to do a little bit of early magic, or even just to refresh your skills, is to pop out into the garden. And on the in-breath, this breath which attracts in magic, why not try attracting bees into your garden? Or attracting butterflies. So you're thinking of the butterflies and pulling them in, visualizing it up here, seeing it as a picture of the butterflies coming into your garden, or the bees coming into your garden. And another one you can do on the out-breath, a nice cold, steady, perhaps not as cold and harsh as the one I did before, but a sort of you could try driving away slugs, greenfly, lily beetles, all the little pests that you don't want around there. I mean, I've heard people, I don't know whether you can hear that on this, but there's some sparrows just outside the window. They're having a fight. Oh, always fun to listen to. all these little things that are around us, you can try and influence. Simple little things. You're not meddling in anybody's life. You're just trying to see how far can you do it. What can you do? And I would strongly advise you do give it a little go, where you start practicing these spells where you pull things towards you, push them away, warm them up, cool them down. Give it a try. You never know what you might be capable of. You don't know unless you practice. These are great spells for practicing. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.